Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy King, and before we start, go over to the community tab and go vote on the what if suggestions that I picked out from your guys' comments. And the two with the most votes are gonna be done on this channel, so go vote on that. But today I'm gonna be giving you part 12 of what if Naruto went with Itachi. Hope you guys enjoy. Get this one to 100 likes and get in the next part as soon as possible. Comment down below and tell me what you think of this episode. And yeah, let's get straight into it. Play the intro. So, if you're new, switch across and go over the place and check out all the other parts. But if you have caught up, you will know that the last time we left off, Naruto participated in the first part of the Chunin exam, which him and his team passed with flying colors. He is now ready for the second part of the Chunin exam, as Naruto was in shock when he felt a familiar presence in the Chunin exam, as he then turned around to see a grass ninja who gave him a weird look. As Naruto could sense the presence coming off of the grass ninja, as he then went over to Sasuke and Sakura. Sakura looked at Naruto as she saw him visibly shaking. "What is going on?" she asked, as she was signing her waiver to take part in the second part of the Chunin exam. Naruto shook his head in fear, not wanting to tell them anything yet, as all of them went over and handed over their papers. The moment they handed over their papers, a ninja gave them a heaven scroll. Naruto grabbed it as quickly as possible. "I will carry it," said Naruto as he put it inside of his pouch. Sasuke and Sakura just looked at each other for a second until they walked off behind Naruto as Naruto headed over to the gate. Naruto turned to his teammates as they reached gate 7. It was a 10-minute wait before they were to enter the forest because the rest of the teams were still reading over consent forms and signing them. "You two should know, I want you to avoid the team with the grass ninja on it. I don't even want to see her while we're in there," Naruto stated as Sasuke and Sakura curiously looked at him. What is going on, the both of them thought. Naruto then said understood as he looked at the both of them. The both of them nodded in agreement as Naruto turned back to the gate, waiting for the exam to begin. Sasuke and Sakura both looked at each other for a second before shrugging it off and moving in position in front of the gate, as they were ready to move when the time came. But they didn't realize that the grass team was only a gate away from them. Listen to them conversation. 10 minutes later, "Go!" Anko shouted, and the gate opened up as Team 7 shot into the forest with full speed, ready for anything to come their way. An hour in the exam, Team 7 met up with a rain ninja who had on some kind of a scuba suit, who was hiding in a puddle of water. Team 7 quickly noticed this as Sasuke and Sakura quickly took him out and tied him up to a tree, but it didn't matter because he didn't have the scroll. Team 7 then started to move towards the tower as Naruto didn't want to run into Orochimaru. Naruto had the power and the strength, but there was still something about him that scared the living hell out of Naruto. So they wanted to set a trap at the tower, and they would have to catch a ninja passing by and simply take his scroll for themselves. Naruto thought as he wanted to avoid the grass ninjas as much as possible, as he then stopped on a tree using his chakra to stick to the tree. as Naruto sensed a strong chakra coming his way. "Get down!" he shouted to Sakura and Sasuke, as Naruto pushed off of the tree with his strength, as he grabbed the both of them, as he covered the both of them on the ground. A burst of wind tore the tree that Naruto was on, as it ripped the tree to pieces, destroying it. You can see the amount of power that wind hold. Naruto got up. As he get back up to his feet, so did Sasuke and Sakura. Naruto then looked over his shoulder to see the giant snake behind him, staring at him especially. "He's here," said Naruto, as he know who the snake is with. Naruto grabbed onto Sasuke and Sakura, ready to get out of there, but something then slammed into his stomach, as he couldn't see what it was. His whole body felt paralyzed as he dropped to the ground. The snake was about to attack. As Sasuke said "go," as Sakura grabbed on to Naruto and jumped out of there, as Sasuke quickly threw a bunch of kunais toward the snake, but they quickly bounced off of his body like it was nothing. The snake was moving at such speed that the kunais didn't affect him. Sasuke had to jump straight up in the air as the snake flicked his tail and slammed right into Sasuke as he was sent hurtling back into a tree. "Naruto, Naruto, are you okay?" Sakura asked as she looked down at Naruto. "What hit me?" said Naruto as he clutched his stomach. Sasuke quickly got back over to his feet as he went back over to his team, throwing some kunais at the snake, trying to distract it. Naruto looked down at his stomach after Sasuke asked him what happened. "I don't know," said Naruto as he didn't see anything, but something hit him. "Come on, let's get out of here," said Naruto as his eyes turned crimson red as he said, "Hold on." Sakura held Naruto steady as he was now on his feet as Sasuke put a hand on Naruto's shoulder. Naruto quickly rushed through some hand signs as the snake was coming towards him with full speed, its mouth wide open, as Naruto then said "teleportation," as Naruto vanished and the snake crashed where Naruto was, as Naruto and his team end up a few yards away. Naruto then started to clutch his neck as he dropped on the ground, screaming out in pain, as Sakura said "what is going on?" as Sasuke looked down at Naruto, clearly worried, as Sakura hands then turned green, trying to heal him, but it wasn't working. "What is going on?" "Oh, here you are," said a voice, as they all turned around to see the grass ninja on top of a snake already found them. "So, the perfect leaf ninjas I wanted to see," said Orochimaru in disguise. As he made his tongue swipe across his face, Sakura made a disgusting face as Sasuke simply grunted. "And you seem good enough," said Orochimaru. "How about we fight?" As she moved forward, but Naruto wouldn't have it. He threw a shuriken in his path, stopping him as he stood unsteadily on his feet. "Stay the hell away from us," Naruto ordered as he took a step back. As Sakura and Sasuke looked at Naruto as they heard the fear in his voice. "Why the hell you can't just leave me alone, Orochimaru?" Naruto yelled as he took another step back, pulling Sakura and Sasuke with him this time. Orochimaru was in a woman disguise as the woman didn't seem fazed at all. She only smirked at him and then started to laugh. "Why aren't you just a smart one, Naruto? But how did you recognize me? I stole a face, so you shouldn't be able to sense my aura," he stated as he stepped forward. Naruto took another step back as Sasuke and Sakura following his lead, taking step back as well. "I knew it was you. The stench of snake is too strong for it not to be," Naruto stated calmly, though he still had a hint of fear in his voice. "Well, I guess your sense of smell improved last we met." Orochimaru looked down at Naruto as he didn't say anything else, as he then disappeared. He then reappeared behind Naruto. Naruto whipped round as quickly as possible, as they stared into each other's eyes for a few seconds until Naruto quickly jumped back, but he then jumped right into a wide snake open mouth. As the snake was fast enough to open his mouth as Naruto dropped right into his mouth. Naruto! Shouted Sasuke and Sakura at the same time. As the both of them jumped away from Orochimaru, as the both of them were worrying about Naruto, thinking that he must be dead by now. The snake must have swallowed him. The thought of that made Sakura cry, as you can see that water filling up in Sasuke's eyes, but they just won't leak out. As then, the snake started to move around as his mouth get wider and wider, as then the snake threw up a bunch of Naruto clones as Naruto used the multi-shell clone jutsu inside of a snake mouth. As Naruto then jumped away as he was covered in saliva and spit. Oh, you got free. Oh well, I guess the Uchiha won't be my new toy so easily, Orochimaru said, making Naruto's eyes widen as Naruto got furious. Toy? You want him to be your toy? As Naruto's eyes changed into full crimson as you can see the fury in Naruto's eyes. No more fear. You cannot have him. And it don't make sense, said Naruto. His Sharingan was destroyed by Itachi when Itachi used a powerful jutsu on him a long time ago, and now his Sharingan won't activate. So if you ever try to do something about making him your toy, I will kill you, said Naruto. Now back the hell away from him. As he then ran to Orochimaru full speed, ready to attack him. His neck was still paining him though because of the curse mark. Oh, still full of fight I see, said Orochimaru as he dodged the fist coming towards his face. He could see that Naruto was angry and the power inside of him was starting to be shown as his fingernails turned into claws. Naruto then had to went on the defensive as Orochimaru started to attack. As Orochimaru's attacks were getting faster and stronger, Orochimaru then dodged one of Naruto's kicks as he appeared behind Naruto, placed his hand on Naruto's neck as Naruto feel the pain, the unimaginable pain coursing through his body as Naruto dropped on the ground as Orochimaru did something to the curse mark. To make Naruto feel pain all over as Naruto was clutching it, Sasuke watched as he saw Orochimaru touch the same exact part that Naruto was clutching onto earlier. As Orochimaru then picked Naruto up by his chin and said, I'm going to finally take what I wanted for a very long time, as he then lunged out his disgusting tongue and started to lick Naruto's face as Sasuke and Sakura said, Get the hell away from him, you perv, as they rushed at Orochimaru with full speed, ready to attack and charge head on. But the moment they reached 3 feet away from him, Orochimaru let go of Naruto as he then bring down his eyelid to show them the splitted eye as they saw their deaths by kunai. They could feel the fear all over their body as they was being stabbed all over by kunais. His killing intent was so strong they could actually feel it without him even touching them as the both of them were frozen in spot as Naruto tried to crawl out of there as he was still clenching onto his neck in pure agony and pain. He couldn't really do anything because his pain was unimaginable. Sakura broke down and began to cry as Sasuke forced his body to take out a kunai out of his short perch as he then stabbed himself in the leg and break it as he felt the pain in reality, knowing the pain that Orochimaru inflicted on him wasn't real. Naruto saw his friends in danger as he get pissed, ignoring the pain that was still rushing all over his body as he rushed through some hand signs. Wind style, Typhoon Wind Jutsu, shouted Naruto as he aimed his wind blast straight at Orochimaru, blowing him away from his team as Naruto struggled to get over to his team, seeing that Sakura was mostly under the effects that Orochimaru did to them as she was crying and stunned, as Sasuke was able to kinda work it out by stabbing himself in the leg. This is one of the snake genjutsu, said Naruto, as he quickly ran through some hand signs and tapped the both of them on their forehead, as the both of them fall out of the genjutsu quickly, as Naruto then fall over on his face, succumbing to the pain on his neck. Naruto, was that really Orochimaru? Sakura asked as she got in over. As she went over to Naruto, Naruto could only nod as he was in so much pain he couldn't even talk. As they all was cut off when Orochimaru suddenly appeared behind Naruto as he slapped away Sasuke and Sakura down to the ground as he grabbed Naruto by his hair and lifted him up in the air. As he then stretched out his disgusting tongue again, as this time he stick his tongue in Naruto's mouth as Sakura and Sasuke looked at the scene in front of them with disgusting looks and unbelievable. What the hell is he doing? Shouted the both of them as Sasuke quickly pulled out 4 kunais as he sent it towards Orochimaru. As Orochimaru's giant snake got into the way and blocked the kunais by taking them head on. You disgusting perv, get away from him, said Sakura as she pushed off. She pushed off with so much force she was now in front of a snake as she punched the snake right in his face, enough force to push him back and slam into the tree that Naruto as Orochimaru was on. As Orochimaru released Naruto as he had to flip off, as Sakura caught Naruto in her arms, as she then put his hand around her shoulder and started to bring him towards Sasuke. What the hell was that? Said Sasuke as Naruto spat out of his mouth. Disgusting thing put his tongue in my mouth, said Naruto as he was really disgusted. As Sakura said, how dare he took your first kiss? What kind of weird disgusting perv are you? Said Sakura. Why the hell did you just do that? I have my reasons, said Orochimaru as he glared at all of them. Did you really think that Winjutsu was about to get rid of me, did you? Orochimaru asked on top of the snake's head. He no longer wore the face of the woman. His own pale skin and golden eye shone in the dark forest. Naruto shivered at the thought of the snake touching him. Naruto then turned around and looked at Sasuke and Sakura as he did the only thing he knew he could do in this moment, as he then said, Wind Blast, as he blasted the both of them away to get the both of them out of here quickly as possible. As Naruto then called up on the Kyuubi power, as his eyes went crimson, his nails grew out, as the chakra coursed through his veins as his teeth sharpened. He then forced himself and pushed out of the ground with enough force to damage the ground underneath him as he jumped on the snake head, attacking Orochimaru as fastly and quickly as he can, with hard forces behind his punches. As Naruto slammed his fist into the snake head, allowing the snake to throb around widely, as he then slammed his fist into Orochimaru's stomach, as Orochimaru coughed up some blood, as Naruto kicked Orochimaru in the face, as he was sent flying down to the ground. As a few seconds passed, as Orochimaru jumped up, as he then saw Naruto, as Naruto jumped out of a tree to grab him, Orochimaru longed out his tongue and wrapped all around Naruto. As Orochimaru said, I finally got you, and now it's time for us to get out of here. Naruto started to laugh out loudly, ticking off Orochimaru. What hell is so funny? Huh, you will never get me, Orochimaru, said Naruto, as he reverted back to his normal state, as he looked at Orochimaru. Thanks for the scroll, as he went poof in a puff of smoke, as Orochimaru screamed out in pure anger, as he then tried to sense the kid's chakra, knowing that all of them has gone from this area a long time ago. Naruto had planned it all out when he used his Wind Blast to blast Sasuke and Sakura away. He summoned 2 clones a distance away to caught the both of them and tell them about the plan, and they took Orochimaru scrolls while Naruto was fighting him. One of the clones came back and took the scroll from Orochimaru while he was distracting, and when he was on the ground after Naruto kicked him down there, the clone switched place with Naruto and Naruto headed off with his team. Meanwhile, About 30 minutes has passed as Naruto and his team are going through the forest as quickly as they can, but they all were tired. Sakura and Sasuke were still stunned at the fact that Orochimaru used that jutsu on them and it still had a small effect on them. So they all were tired and mostly Naruto was completely exhausted, having to go through all the pain of the curse mark. But he had to keep on going, so Orochimaru wouldn't catch up or find them. Naruto was very relieved when he saw the tower came into view as he finally reached the tower. He was so glad that he collapsed after he reached the entrance of the tower. And he knew that Naruto had found out his secret, so he wouldn't dare come to the tower. Naruto was betting his life on that. He wouldn't risk exposing himself just to get me, Naruto thought, as Sakura and Sasuke thrust him over their shoulder, putting his two arms over each of their shoulder as they walked Naruto inside of the tower. They had made it on the first day and they had both scrolls. But guys, I'm gonna end this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, get this 1,100 likes and you'll be getting the next part as soon as possible. Thank you for watching and remember to look out for another What If today. And go and check out the community tab and check out the voting and go and vote on the 2 What Ifs that you want to be seen soon. Bye guys. Peace.